Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Now with today's main headlines. Alawi Shias criticized new school curriculum promoting Sunni Islam at expense of other sects. Malaysia to hold largest interfaith conference to promote harmony and coexistence. Free Muslim Association calls on international community to prioritize logic over force in settling issues. Uyghurs and Tibetans call on France to address human rights with Chinese president. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, dear viewers. This is Yunus Dawood and you're watching Shia Waves live from London, only on Imam Hussein TV 3. Alawi organizations from the followers of the Ahlul Bayt alayhimussalam have strongly opposed the proposed new educational curriculum from kindergarten to 12th grade, which carries an ideological influence that distorts the image and the history of the sect's members. Mustafa Aslan, the president of the Alawi Union, was quoted saying the new education curriculum pushes towards a single religious ideology and regressive racist policies against Turkish religions components, including the Alawi community. Aslan also criticized the inclusion of subjects such as military coups and wars in primary school curricula, expressing great concern about exposing young children to such topics that negatively affect their mental health. In a related context, Alawi leaders expressed their increasing concern about the growth risks surrounding communities members in Turkey, while also announcing the failure to President Recep Tayyip Erdogan government to fulfill its promises to grant them more rights to practice their religious rituals. The Malaysian capital, Kuala Lumpur, will host the largest international conference for religious leaders in Asia on Tuesday, May 7th of 2024, under the theme Promoting Harmony Among Followers of Religions. The conference is under the patronage and participation of the Prime Minister of Malaysia, Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim, along with around 2,000 religious and intellectual figures from 57 different countries. The event is expected to cover several topics related to diversity, tolerance, modernization, education, building bridges and commonalities. The aim of the conference is to emphasize the importance of religion in promoting global peace, fostering solidarity among peoples, exploring avenues for cultural cooperation, launching initiatives stemming from the Mecca document, and highlighting noble religious values. Free Muslim Association, an international anti-violence organization, has called on all bodies and organizations and active entities in the international community to address the escalating crisis and to push towards prioritizing logic over force in settling international issues. The organization's demands come on the International Day to commemorate the victims of World War II, while emphasizing its participation with an international United Nations and human rights organizations on this occasion to send message to leaders and rulers across the world. Free Muslim Association affirmed that unprecedented threats facing humanity as a whole due to the war in Ukraine and Palestine, the dangerous conflict and military readiness in South Asia, represented by the conflict over the South China Sea, as well as the ongoing disputes between North Korea and its southern counterpart and Japan, all pose an existential threat to humanity. Let's take a look back at today's main headlines. Alawi Shias criticized new school curriculum promoting Sunni Islam at the expense of other sects. Malaysia to hold largest interfaith conference to promote harmony and coexistence. And Free Muslim Association calls on the international community to prioritize logic over force in settling issues. Also tonight, World Press Freedom Concerns Day marked over amidst concerns over press freedom in Bangladesh. As Chinese President Xi Jinping arrived in Europe for his first visit since 2019, Uyghurs and Tibetan activists staged protests in central Paris to draw attention to human rights abuses in their home regions. Campaigners vowed to demonstrate throughout Xi's two-day visit to France for the Uyghur people, and in particular for French Uyghurs. It's a slap for our president, Emmanuel Macron, said Dulunur Rayhan, founder of the European Uyghur Institute. The group Students for Free Tibet staged a protest near the Arc de Triomphe with activist Selena Zorsak, saying the situation in Tibet has deteriorated under Xi, and criticizing Macron for rolling out on the red carpet for him. Human rights organizations including Amnesty International and Human Rights Watch have urged Macron to address the crimes against humanity committed by China against Uyghurs and Tibetans alike. And now we'll continue with some shorter news. The Who is Hussein Kashmir's team's software skills development program have carried out a software skills training course to uplift and empower youth from underprivileged backgrounds. According to the charity statement on its official Facebook account, this initiative aimed to create better employment opportunities. However, the impact was beyond that anyone had expected. A survey conducted among Arab youth in Germany by the newspaper Bild Zeitung and reported by Italia Oggi revealed that the Quran holds a greater place in their thoughts than German law. According to the Italian news agency AKI, the youth participants in the survey conducted by the Criminal Research Institute in Lower Saxony, Germany, have an average age of 15 years. They are high school or vocational school students who are proficient in the German language and not recent refugees to the country. The data showed that about half of the youth, or 45.8%, believe that an Islamic government is the best form of governance. Additionally, 35.3% agree with the use of violence against those who insult Allah the Almighty or the Holy Prophet. Salawatullah salam alayhim ajma'in. 31.3% see violent reactions against the Western world just threatening Muslims as justified. The UN Agency for Palestinian Refugees, or the UNRWA, has warned of the severe psychological impact on children in the Gaza Strip due to the ongoing Israeli military offensive. Children in Gaza are suffering devastating levels of stress, the agency stated. Councillors are working to provide hope and comfort the affected children and adolescents. The agency reiterated its call for ceasefire, noting the vast destruction in Gaza, with 85% of the population internally displaced and facing shortages of essential supplies. Israel has just begun the genocide at the International Court of Justice, which ordered the prevention of further such acts and the provision of humanitarian aid. Massive floods in Brazil's southern Rio Grande do Sul state have killed at least 75 people over the last 7 days and another 103 reported missing. Damage from the rains also forced more than 88,000 people from their homes, state civil defense authorities said on Sunday. Approximately 16,000 took refuge in schools, gymnasiums and other temporary shelters. The floods left a wake of devastation, including landslides, washed out roads and collapsed bridges across the state. Muslim workers residing in the Italian town of Monfalcone have been banned by far-right mayor from praying inside their two cultural centers since November. Muslim residents assemble in a privately owned construction site to perform the Friday prayer as they await a court decision later this month to settle a zoning issue that has barred their constitutional rights to prayer. For Mayor anarchists, the restriction on prayer is not about zoning, but discrimination. Urban planning regulations tightly limit the establishment of places of worship, and as a mayor in a secular state, she says it is not her job to provide them. On World Press Freedom Day, senior Bangladesh Nationalist Party, or the BNP, leader Abdul Muin Khan emphasized the crucial role of press freedom in safeguarding democracy, speaking at a discussion organized by the pro-BNP journalist unions. Muin said that free press is the cornerstone to protect the democracy. Muin, a former information minister, argued that under the One Rule Party of Sheikh Hasina, the fundamental principle of World Press Freedom Day has been undermined as the government has snatched freedom of expression and forced people to think along the same lines. He urged the current government to recognize the media's power to shape and break the state for their own benefit. We have reached the end of today's news. Let's take a look at the main headlines for this evening. Alawi Shia has criticized new school curriculum promoting Sunni Islam at expense of other sects. Malaysia to hold the first interfaith conference to promote harmony and coexistence. Free Muslim organization calls on the international community to prioritize logic over force in settling issues. Uyghurs and Tibetans on World Press Freedom Day. And World Press Freedom Day marked amidst concerns over press freedom in Bangladesh. You can view the latest news on our website, or you can send news of your city or country to be published on our news agency. Contacts are the numbers at the bottom of your screen. Thank you all for watching, and we pray to Allah the Almighty to hasten the appearance of the Master of our time. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Son? Nice. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Mohsin Shah.
My name is Abu Talib.
And we would like to say thank you to all the viewers and all those who have been supporting the Aytam in Karbala, whether it's to do with health, medication, education and clothing.
Brothers and sisters, we are here in a toy store. We have come to choose and pick so that we can take the toys back to the orphanage and bring the promises that we promised the kids that we're going to bring them toys back with us. Let's fulfill the requests of the orphans and pick and choose the toys that they wanted from us. Should we take these?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's put some cars in there.
Nice.
Fire brigades. Helicopters. Let's not forget the girls.
Tea set.
Colouring set.
Merry-go-round.
Some Lego.
I've got a kitchen set.
Doll set.
I don't think we've got enough.
Do you think we have enough toys?
Yeah, we do. But these toys are only enough for one orphanage, and there are so many orphanages throughout the whole of Iraq. We need your help in order to provide health, medical assistance, clothes, education, and toys like these to the Aytam here